Hello everyone, my name is Nima Safa. I'm a real estate agent in Dubai. In this video, I want to talk about what exactly happened in Dubai and Dubai real estate market in 2020. Oh, I'm sure you want to hear that. What will happen and what's happening right now. I want to give you some good information and number about what are the hottest areas in Dubai, what is the highest number of transactions that happening in which areas, why. And at the end of the day, I want to give you my personal thought, and I want to do a prediction about what exactly will happen in the future of Dubai real estate market. And I'm sure for you as a homeowner or real estate investor, it will make a very huge difference when you hear that. Please follow me till end of the video, and I hope you're gonna like it. So, for people who don't really know what exactly happened or happening in Dubai, I can say Dubai right now is open. We reach out to about 20,000 tourists and visitors per day, and I'm sure this number is increasing by end of the year. And this definitely is a result of a huge support and quick and strong act of government, police, healthcare, and all of them. That right now we are coming back to normal lifestyle. Schools are opening, kids are coming back to school. Majority of offices were very close, they're accepting people and employees to come back and work from office. Working from home is almost coming to the end. Flights are happening. Most important things, tourists are coming. Malls are busy. People are out there spending money, and many other things are happening. That actually it's a very strong and important message. Technically, in my personal opinion, I believe COVID-19 was a huge test for every single government, and unfortunately majority of governments, they were not really that much successful or as successful as UAE government to support their residents and their own people. That I'm sure majority of you that you're planning to do next investment, especially in real estate, or looking to buy a property or looking to move into new countries, these all will come to your attention when you want to make your decision and make you to think twice. Now, let's talk about what exactly happened in Dubai real estate market in 2020 so far. Beginning of the year 2020 for sure was really busy. A lot of transactions were happening, but when the pandemic hit, all of them, they went down. However, once the lockdown finished, we saw a new wave and a new way of demand on certain type of properties in Dubai. I'll tell you why. Once lockdown finished, the demand and search for garden homes, for villas, and for townhouses went up by 13% only in Q2. And for sure, you can understand why it's the reason, because people as a tenant or as a homeowners, that we call them end users, they understand that by spending same amount of money that they're paying for an apartment in a closer place to the work, they can go to a beautiful community and stay in a place that allows them, by paying the same amount of money, get more facilities and amenities and, let's say, the space for family to live in it. And I felt this one strongly when it happened to me and my customers. That gentleman was looking to buy a villa for himself and family to move in, looking for sure for a luxury villas. The budget was pretty good. We're talking about $4 million budget, and we're having a $4 million, $3 million budget in Dubai. You can find a really decent villas for you and the family. However, for us, it was very difficult to find it because we narrowed down to two areas. In one of the areas, the demand was so high that we couldn't find anything because of the low supply, and we had to move to another area. And even in that area, there was not many of villas available to be vacant, in the best condition, and really worth value for the money. At the end of the day, we finalized it, but it was not really easy things. And very recent example of it was Talal and Golf Lounge, which about 250 to 300 townhouses at a 3-bedroom and a 4-bedroom launched and sold out within 24 hours. I'll tell you again, the phase 3 of Talal and Golf sold out within 24 hours. So number of transactions are happening, and majority of people as an end user, they're looking to buy their house, their home, townhouses and villas to move into it. And they're pretty hot. On the other hand, in the apartment side, there are a lot of transactions are happening and a lot of demands are happening only for prime location areas. If you remember in previous videos, I was always telling you about the location, and location is the most important thing you have to consider when you're buying a property. So any of my customers who didn't listen to me and sacrifice the quality, location, and they wanted to get more square feet with the same amount of money and move to far areas, some of them that they want to rent it right now and to sell it, they are having a very hard time. However, some of those people who they're buying a specific prime location apartment, some of them, if they in case they need to exit, cash out, and put it in the business that they have, they're selling it really quick. Okay, whatever you heard so far, hold it. I want to talk about the top 10 transacted areas in Dubai from beginning of 2020 till today. What are the areas that have highest number of transactions? Number 1 is Jumeirah Village Circle. Number 2 is Mohammed bin Rashid City. And number 3 is Business Bay, followed by downtown Dubai Marina. When we're coming back a little bit with a closer look to the first area, which is Jumeirah Village Circle, we see majority of a transaction that happened there is for a 1-bedroom, and then is followed by percentage-wise by, if I'm not mistaken, studios, and then go for a 2-bedroom. That shows this area attract both end users and investors to it because of the good infrastructure and because of the good prices and offers that they have it. Second area, which was very, and it is actually really hot these days, is Mohammed bin Rashid City. Mohammed bin Rashid City is a massive, huge master development, and within it there are a couple of other projects and developers. They have the beautiful communities. At the top of that, Sopa Heartland and the District 1 are the most in demand communities, let's say, in this master community. And I'll tell you why, because Sopa Heartland has a good quality, is an established area, and they're offering a really good quality to the customers. And when it comes to District 1, for sure, why not? District 1 is a mix of beautiful villas, mansions. They are available plots for you to buy a property and build it with your own plan. And also they are fully furnished apartment, and all of these are next to 7.5 kilometer Crystal Lagoon. So the location, quality, and the price was something that attracts so many people. By the way, this area was one of the options that me and my customer we had when we were looking for those villas, but unfortunately we couldn't get something very quick, so we had to move out. Then number 3 is Business Bay, downtown Dubai Marina, which majority of the time these 3 areas, whenever I release a report in Dubai real estate market, downtown Dubai Marina and Business Bay are within these areas. And at the end, I want to talk about what is my prediction and personal opinion about what will happen in Dubai real estate market by end of the year and by 2021. And I don't want to say this only as a point of view of a real estate brokers. I want to talk about as a real estate investor, as a person who's buying a property and selling property in this market, and as a person who closely monitoring and seeing the market and every single movement as a buyer, not just as a real estate broker. Let me tell you something. I don't want to say it's the booming and the transaction are happening back to back every second. However, I want to tell you, as a person who is in this market 24/7, 365, and I'm talking to my both sellers and buyers on a daily basis, a weekly basis, monthly basis, I can dare tell you guys something is happening to the market. As a real estate broker, when I see I have the contract on the table with a check signed from the buyer, but the seller is changing his mind last second because he had another and better offer, signed check in hand, not even once, 3 of them in only 2 weeks, that made me to think about, oh my God, something is happening in this market, or something happening in this area. When a developer coming and selling a 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom townhouses and villas in a good location of Dubai with the right price, and they're selling it within 24 hours, and me and my client with the check in hand, we cannot get any of it, and we have to wait for phase 4, it's coming God knows when, that tells me something is happening exactly. When I see different type of nationalities all around the world, they're coming to Dubai, and when you're talking with them, they are pissed and they're not really happy with the way that government managed COVID-19. that make me to think twice about, oh my God, that something is happening in the Dubai real estate market. And let me give you a live example about what exactly happened and happening to me as a real estate investor, as a person who's buying real estate in this market. Although I've been searching about the right areas to enter, and although I knew what exactly I was looking for, it took me so many viewing and research to find the right property for myself. Believe me or no, I had the cases that I signed a check and I signed the contract and I give it to the real estate broker, but next day he called me and said the buyer get better offer and he changed his mind. For first time happened to me, I was like, maybe it's gonna be a lie, maybe the seller is not really serious. But when it happened to me the second time, I was like, oh, there is something exactly happening in this market. Believe me or no, from the first offer I put when I entered to that certain area, from today that I signed my final contract, I had to increase my budget and my price and my offer by 13%. By 13%, I had to increase my first offer to the last offer by 13%. And I was more than happy to just cash the deal immediately because I knew that property will go immediately. All of these are signs. All of these are signs to me as a real estate broker and as a real estate investors. And I see so many people are sometimes losing deals by not knowing and not really noticing this one, by just wasting their time and their money. Now, what I'm thinking gonna happen to Dubai real estate market, I'll tell you right now. When I see a specific demand or specific waves happening for certain areas, for certain type of properties. On the other hand, when I see the builders, they're not having any plan for the rest of the year at least to launch or release new communities, new cities, or new buildings and projects in Dubai, I'm sure definitely very soon we might have lack of supply and very high demand in certain areas in Dubai that definitely will increase and push the prices to come up. On the other hand, when I see the percentage of people, when I'm talking with them on the phone, they're first-time buyers in Dubai, and this number is increasing, and they're from all over Europe because the situation in Europe is not really good, economy is really down, the tax are killing everyone. So for sure, they're looking for a place to move the business, to invest in real estate, and even move in with the family. And we can see it these days. Not even the Europe, we see these transactions are happening all the way from Canada and America. And I'm expecting very soon, sure, by the deal is happening between UAE and Israel, more different type of buyers move into Dubai and start to discover new potential. Having said that, all the opportunities are not always knocking the door, and you have to be awake and you have to be ready for them to catch them. Dubai real estate market right now is on one of the best position right now for any investors and homeowners to enter, and we never know what's going to happen next year. And I'm sure this year 2020 is for you to gear up, get ready, get the best deals possible, and get ready for the next hike. At the end, if you guys want to know what are the safest and best places to put your money to get the highest return on investment or get the best quality for yourself and the family and the best value for the money, just approach me, let me know. I will have a very hot deals for you to share with. Pleasure. Bye-bye.